guys. So I'm just put it out there. Med school has been real, so real, but I'm making it, so that's good. And I thought, what would be a better way to celebrate for passing my first exam than to finally make a video. Long overdue, I know. So I just want to talk to you guys about med school and what it's been like for me so far. And also I want to know if you guys have any questions so I can go ahead and answer those in future videos. So let's just go ahead and get into the meat of things. I am in Ohio. Yeah, I moved from North Carolina all the way to Ohio. So now I'm kind of officially a part of the Midwest, but I'm still a Southern girl at heart. So there's that. So I'm in Ohio. And I started med school at the beginning of August and I haven't stopped since. The pace has been ramping up. So I don't know if you guys have heard, they make the analogy to medical school being like drinking from a fire hose. It's completely believable. I thought, okay, fire hose, maybe like a little garden hose. No, it's a fire hose. It's completely real. Believe people when they tell you it's real. But that being said, you can get through it. Hopefully I will. I'm making it as of now, and hopefully I'll be able to share some study tips with you guys along the way. But I guess a little bit more about my curriculum. I'm on like a curriculum that kind of merges patient experience earlier on into like your first and second year. So today I actually just had my like OSCE. I'll put the meaning of the OSCE here. But they make acronyms for everything in medical school. But I had my first OSCE today, which is where you kind of like go through and do various things with a standardized patient, and people watch you and grade you and give you feedback. So I just did my patient interview for that and it went well, so we're making it. So I have one exam passed and 2 OSCEs passed, because we had one that split the patient interview in half, and now today we kind of just did a whole patient interview, but we haven't done the physical exam yet. So you guys will see this as I get closer on and more into my things. But for the first year so far, I've been here, what, 6 weeks, and we've covered a lot. We have the first block that we had was just like your basic science stuff. So we had a little bit, well, we had a lot of biochem, a little histocell sprinkled in there with a little immunity topics. Actually, no, I'm lying. We didn't have immunity topics. That's what we're doing now. The days blend together in med school. So bear with me, guys, as I try to explain to you what I've been going through. But right now I'm basically in a block that's about immunology. So hopefully I'll be able to adjust my study patterns from the last exam to this exam. One thing I noticed is we had like quizzes to keep us on our material to transition us into medical school, and I found myself like studying really hard for this week's quiz, but I wasn't retaining all of the information that I studied the weeks before. So then when the exam came around, I had to cover, what, 5 weeks of material in as much depth as I had when I was studying for the quiz. So going into this block, I hope to incorporate review throughout each week. So starting this week, I'll be reviewing the past week's stuff, hopefully to be able to keep all the information sticking, because ultimately you need to know all of that information for STEP, which is, for those of you guys who don't know, you have to take, from college, you take the MCAT to get into medical school. And when you're in medical school, you have to take step 1 and step 2. Step 1 is taken basically at the end of your second year, and your first and second year are kind of your basic science years, so that's where you're always in the classroom. And step 1 will be a quiz based, or a long test, not a quiz, a long test about all of that you should have covered during your first 2 years. And they have various aids for that. I'll get into that in a different video. And then you have step 2, and then you go in to residency after you graduate medical school, and there you have like boards and various things to take during your residency, just as you also have to take shelf exams during your 3rd and 4th year. So there's lots of exams that you'll be taking. There's a lot of like licensing things that you'll have to do. So they kind of talk about med school as being lifelong learners, and that's accurate. I'm enjoying it so far. There's kind of a method to the madness that I'm starting to see now. So it is stressful, but I'm kind of glad I'm going through it because I'm learning a lot about myself and how I interact with people, as well as trying to figure out what specialty I want to go into. So you guys will come along the journey with me and figure out, well, what type of doctor I want to be. Exciting, right? Yeah, I have to show you guys like various things. I'll probably insert a couple of pictures in here from my white coat ceremony, which is really nice and, you know, sentimental. And also my stethoscope. Isn't it cute? So I got a Littman Cardio 3. So this is basically like all you'll ever need in life. It's really cute, and I got the black edition, so it's like all black out. I think it's just so cute, and it has my name on it. So that's what it looks like in box, and I'll just show you guys. This is it, all black. So cute. Some people wear it across their neck, but you know, I don't know how I feel about that. Some people put it in their pocket. It just depends on the person, but it's cute, and I got my name engraved on it and everything. Those of you going into medical school or applying right now, a great graduation gift will be to get someone to get you one of these bad boys because they're kind of expensive. That, as well as getting you a bookcase with books in it. I'll show you guys my bookcase eventually. It's growing, but also my medical school does like ebooks, so there's like a Google Drive and a Dropbox that people like put the PDF versions of books in, so you don't also have to have like hard copy books. So it's helpful and it saves you money. Definitely look into my school. Also has a lot of free clinics associated with it, so there's a free clinic for like a lot of specific things. Specifically for me, I haven't gotten involved with a free clinic just yet because I have to get trained. So I'm going to be doing like a diabetes screening at a free clinic, I think towards like downtown, and I'll also be volunteering with we have a large refugee population here, so I'll be volunteering with like a health initiative for kids of families that have relocated and have refugee status. So I'm really excited about that. So like I'm slowly but surely carving out my niche and kind of figuring out what I want to spend time doing, because med school is all about balancing your time and making everything work for you. So I will see you guys in my next video, and follow me on Snapchat if you want to see my life.